I'm live. What's up? Anybody who's gonna join? Who's gonna join us? Oh God. Okay. There's several reasons I went live. One of them, I've been sitting in traffic for forever because traffic is freaking terrible today. I'm gonna do my best to censor myself. I'm not the best. I normally take all my bad words out later, but I'm gonna try to censor myself. But yeah, so welcome. How's it going? I wanted to go. There's a couple reasons I wanted to go live. One of them being I was filming a video while I was driving and stuck in traffic anyway, and my battery was about to die. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live. I haven't gone live in a long time, so I wanted to go live because there's been a lot. Sorry, my hands keep moving around. There's been a lot of change going on lately, and I wanted to talk about some of that change. Let me see. Oh God. Oh no. Hold on. Wait a second. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see your chats. Like if anybody posts anything. I don't know. If you comment, I don't know if I'll see it right away. I'll try to make it to where I can. Anyway, there's been a lot of change. I've had a lot of stuff going on. I am still in the process of making a video. It's just been a while to film everything because instead of giving you guys a video where it's like I do one little thing, like, oh, I film my day at the shop, and my days aren't productive because I'm not good at what I do. I suck, and it takes me forever, and I'm slow, and I'm fat, and I don't want to give you guys boring videos. So instead of being like, oh, he removed a seat today, I wanted to wait until I could get some more stuff. So that's why you haven't had a video. I should have most of this rest of the video wrapped up tonight. That's what I'm on my way to now. I'm on my way to see my buddy Thomas. We're going to work on the fuel cell, which if you follow my Instagram, you'll see that we've had a lot of progress on making the fuel cell and getting the fuel cell together. So big shout out to Thomas Kreifeld. He's been awesome, super awesome. He's been helping me out tremendously. So I do appreciate that. I am on my way to his house, and there's a couple things I want to talk about. There's a few big changes. First big change, I lost my job. Hey Thomas, I'm on my way to your house, man. It's just traffic is terrible. I got off and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go up Reading because that's gonna help me, and it didn't help me. So I'm still stuck in traffic. I am on my way though. I will be there, I promise. You're helping me out a ton, and I'm sorry I'm making you wait. It's terrible. So first thing I want to talk about, and the whole thing I want to do is make a video because I seem to handle adversity well and change and stuff like that better than some people I know. And I wanted to talk a little bit about my thought process when that happens. And so recently I lost my job. Been working for Time Warner Spectrum for 5 years. Loved what I did. I had moments where I didn't love it, but I did love what I did for the most part. I did overall, more than anything, I love the people I worked with. The people I worked with were amazing people. 140 people lost their jobs. So what had happened is Spectrum, when the merger happened, gave us a warning like, oh, eventually the call center you work in, because I worked for phone and internet repair, the call center you work in will eventually become billing. What we thought that meant was that eventually we would have to become billing leads and agents and stuff. I was a lead there. So when you got mad, angry about your stuff not working, and you called in mad, I was the person you talked to, me and some others. Go, dude. Seriously, your car is teeny tiny. You can get around them, I promise. Go. Anyway, I was the person you talked to. So they have told us that eventually that would change and it would be a billing call center. I thought that meant that I would have the choice to become a billing lead. That's not what it meant. What it meant was everybody would go into work one day. I called in sick. I just had this weird feeling. I don't know. I woke up I just didn't feel it that day. It just wasn't my day. So I woke up, I was like, man, I dragged my feet about going to work, and then I didn't go to work. And then get a text, and it's like, hey, just so you know, we're all fired. It's like, we? Who we? Us? Yeah, so I got a text, lost my job, went to work that day. Because I was like, you guys better be messing with me because I'm on my way up there. So I went up there. Sure enough, nope, everybody's fired. They said, hey, you guys are great. You guys are awesome. XYZ. thank you. Your services aren't needed anymore. Your jobs will be terminated effective immediately. Okay, so big change. So I show up there, and I walk in around the same time as another lead, and they're like, did you talk to Courtney, who's one of the directors? I was like, no, I haven't talked to anybody yet. They're like, okay, well, we need to get you to talk to Courtney. Okay, cool. So Courtney comes over, and, you know, everybody's like kind of freaking out. I mean, obviously freaking out that you've lost your job, your livelihoods. A lot of people had families, XYZ, and you lost that. And there's plenty of reason to freak out. But me and my friend Trevor, who was another lead at the time, are sitting there, and everything had already been taken down. They're taking down pictures, like desks are being broken down. Like it's like they weren't kidding. They were getting us out so that they could get the billing people downstairs. No joke. So she pulls us aside and she's like, hey, I guess you've heard the news. And me, being me, I respond with, oh, are we redecorating? Yeah, she didn't think I'm funny. She doesn't think I'm funny. So that's not the right answer. The answer was, no, you all lost your job today. That's fine. And I looked at her, told her, like, you know, nobody's dead. We're all fine. We're all still alive. So, like, it's a joke. Just chill. Take the joke, Courtney, okay? So we go on. I see some people have joined us. Hello. Hi. So everybody leaves. We all go and have drinks. But, like, the main thing is I keep making jokes and I keep having a good time and smiling. And everybody's like, how can you, oh, I love you, Mikey. You are the sweetest thing ever. But everybody, hey, you know, what happens if we cuddle? Does that make you gay with me? Because I'll cuddle you. I don't care. I'm not afraid of that. So anyway, so the thing that ultimately everybody's like, how are you handling this so well? Why are you not mad? Why are you not pissed off? And ultimately, here's my thing. Like, is me getting mad at the situation going to change it? And I learned from a friend of mine, Fred, who I worked with. You have two choices in a situation like that. You can change the situation, or you can change yourself in the situation. And obviously, I was not changing the situation. There is no way I was going to change that situation. I wasn't going to make, you know, them give me my job back. So I even asked somebody, I said, hey, out of curiosity, if I get mad, do I get my job back? And they're like, no. So at that point, that's not going to help us. It's not going to change anything. So why get mad? Why get pissed off? You know, I could throw a fit, and then guess what? Then I get removed from the building, and maybe they won't give me my severance or whatever I have from leaving. You know, so I look at this as, yeah, it sucks. I made damn good money for what I did. And is it going to be hard to kind of fill that or you know, to kind of replenish what I'm losing once, you know, severance and everything wears out? Sure. Yeah, it's going to be real hard. But, like, this is a good opportunity. There's been many times where I'm like, man, I have so many different things that I could do. I could probably do something better than what I'm doing now and better myself, be put in a better situation. Now, find people to work with that are as good as the people I worked with? Probably not. But better my situation. Yeah, there's plenty of times I could do that. And I couldn't do it because my job was such a good job to be in that I couldn't justify leaving for anything. I had great health insurance, had some awesome perks. We had, you know, free internet cable, all the XYZ stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so leaving didn't make sense. But could I put myself in a situation to do better in life? Of course I could have. And I'm looking at this as an opportunity to do that. Instead of getting down about it and getting depressed, and I get it. Trust me, if you get mad, you're rightfully mad. You're going to be depressed. You're going to be upset. But, like, take that time and that energy, let it ball up inside you, and then use it. And, like, just go forward with whatever you have to be better. Develop a skill, or if you have a skill, put it to use. This is your shot. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of great people do a lot of great things after they're put in shitty situations. a lot. It happens all the time. Amazon, you know, J.K. Rowling, before she wrote Harry Potter, she was living in a car. This is your chance to do something awesome and move forward. So, you know, life was kicking me right in the teeth. It was like, hey, you're out. You ain't got a job. I guess you're going to have to figure something out. Then I get a text, and it's like a couple mornings later, no warning whatsoever, but a couple mornings later, and it's like, hey, you got to have your stuff out of the shop because we need more room back there. So you have to move it by Saturday or we're putting it on the curb. Okay. Wow. So double whammy. That happened like literally like not even a week later. You know, I debated, hey, should I be insane because I do? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to move forward because those shitty people in that shitty situation wasn't worth my time. It was time for me to focus on what I'm going to do to better myself in my situation and become a better person and learn the next step and figure out my next step, because the next step is a very important one. What I choose to do next is make or break, man. And I have kids, I have a family. I can't afford to just hope and pray that something changes or something falls in my lap. You got to go out and get it. And a lot of people nowadays expect, you know, oh, I deserve to be XYZ. No, you don't. Are you working as hard as the other guy? Because that's the guy who deserves it. The guy that's working hard, he's the one who deserves it, you know? So I've been out, since I've lost my job, I've been out filming. I filmed probably, you know, I filmed a lot. I've filmed so many days. I filmed a job for Spade. I filmed a job for CNR Radiator. I filmed a lot of jobs. And that's because I'm out grinding, man. You got to work for it. If you want something awesome, you got to work hard, and it's not going to come easy. And that's the whole thing is obstacles are thrown in your way. Sometimes to just see how you're going to handle the adversity and what changes and you know, the rapid fluctuation of what life brings. And that's where we're at right now. So, I'm sorry I haven't put out a ton of content, but I am working on a video. That video will be, got a lot of help from Mikey, who's been commenting, MKS Motorsports. Check out his channel. Look at that BMW. That's oh dang, it's right behind the sign too. It's like an autocross BMW. Anyway, Mikey has got a channel now. He helped me with building the cage around the fuel cell after I already got stuck in the cage. He did that. And then Thomas has been a huge help in trying to get me squared away with a surge box in the bottom of the new fuel cell, and the new fuel cell set up with both pumps and ready to go so that I can drop it in, wire everything up, and get to Dynasty at the end of the month, because that's the plan. So I should have the video up for that, I'd say in a couple days. I should be able to finish that video as long as we finish the fuel cell. I should be able to finish that video. But I want to thank everybody for sticking around, joining in. You know, I just wanted to make a quick video, and I was gonna film it and edit it and do some funny stuff, but instead I thought I'll take this time of sitting in traffic to get closer with everybody, tell them about like my thoughts, what's been going on with me, and how I handle change, and how I handle losing my job and being thrown out of my shop, stuff like that. I just wanted to stop in and let everybody know how to handle things like that, and tell you that, you know, it might seem like everything is against you, but you know, you're the most powerful thing you have. You know, you could you could say I could do this, I could do that. Unless you're gonna get up and do it, you're not nothing. And that's where you're at. So I want to see, you know, if you get put in a position like that, yeah, be hurt, be bummed, whatever, but don't let it hold you down for too long, because you got to get up and you got to start swinging, and you got to come out on top. That's your prerogative. You got to be on top. Don't let anybody else be on top. You are what's gonna win that situation, and I believe that anybody can win that situation. I might not know every person who's watching this personally, but I can tell you that I have faith that if you put your mind to it, no matter who you are, you can get through any of the situations that are thrown at your face. What do I do if I poop? I know this guy that cleans up water and stuff, Mr. Heichman. He cleans up a lot of stuff. He could probably come help you, at least, or if we hose you down, he can at least clean up the water afterwards. So I can send him your way. But yeah, so just keep battling through it. I'm glad to see some people showed up here and watched this. I know I don't get 100 people watching my live videos, but that's not what it's about. It's about talking, having a good time. I was stuck in traffic anyway. I'm finally moving on Reading Road, so I'm heading towards my destination. But I just wanted to say, I believe in you, even if nobody else. You're in traffic too, dog. Me too, dog. But I believe in you, and even if nobody else believes in you, the biggest thing is believe in yourself. You know what you're capable of, and even if you're not sure what you're capable of, I promise you're capable of plenty, as long as you put your mind to it. Don't let things get you down. Don't let things, stand in your way. Don't let shitty people be shitty, because they will. When it's like, oh, hey, you got to get your stuff out by Saturday, and there's no flexibility. You're just bitter. And I'm not, ain't nothing stopping us. But, I'm not, I don't think that, you're bitter, you're mad. I'm not going to let you hold me down because you're a crappy person. So keep pushing, keep moving on. Anybody that's watching have any questions? Anyone? Yeah. So Thomas, I don't know if you know much about me and James's relationship, but we are Team Rocket. We are Jesse and James, because we watched Pokemon as kids because we grew up in that era. And Jesse and James, that's me and him. I'm obviously the pretty one, and James is the dumb one? I don't know. We're both pretty dumb. But yeah, so we're Team Rocket. And Mikey, no, Chuck's Meowth, because Chuck's tiny. We could call Mikey could be, what's the leader's name? Oh God, Giovanni. Mikey could be Giovanni. That's perfect. Mikey's the worst person ever. But yeah, so Team Rocket, we a long time ago, we were thinking about getting some shirts made, with us on a car part, done up like Team Rocket themselves, blasting off again, and we didn't do that. Dude, see, look, that's what I'm saying, blasting off again. But yeah, so, God, I don't even know where I was at. Team Rocket, that's it. James has always been my right-hand man. I could call James in the middle of the night and be like, hey, if you could pick a horsepower number for the Datsun, what would you want? So if I could pick one, I mean, realistically 700. That's where we're gonna be at eventually. But yeah, 700 is what I would pick. I think too much more, and you're getting out of the range of anything fun for my setup, at least. I would probably need a different setup, much bigger tires in the rear. I would need bigger tires for 700 for anything that's not a roll anyway. But I would need there's a lot of stuff I would need anyway. So 700's it. We're going to see what kind of limits we can push with the 700 anyway. I'm definitely, just so everybody knows, I am going to be going to Dynasty March, right before Import Alliance. So I think it's March 26th is my tune. And, well, yeah, James, you're in a Corolla, an AE86, 80 horsepower. You're doing good, brother. You might be able to get out of your own way at some point. Dang, that's a clean 240. The old lady driving a super clean S13, man. But anyway, I'm going to Dynasty. I'm going to be getting retuned. Me and Thomas are going to finish up the fuel cell. It has 2 pumps now. We're going to go to -8, so we shouldn't have any fueling problems now. Nothing holding us back, and we should be good to get down to that 700 number. But I also am going to keep, it's going to be on a boost controller, and my base tune for wastegate pressure isn't going to change. So I'm going to be at the same 500-ish horsepower that I have now for my base tune, for wastegate stuff. So I'm not going to be too crazy. I want to do more events this year with autocross, and I really, really, really want to do like a road course race this year if I can swing it. And 700 horsepower is stupid for that. Honestly, dude, by a slant nose is my, get out of here, James. Get out. Go away. But I do want to do a road race, and 700 horsepower would be stupid. 500 horsepower is going to be stupid anyway because I'm not good at it, but like 700 would just be ridiculous. And I definitely want to be able to go out and have fun and do stuff without, you know, straining the engine all the time. You can get out of here with the buy a wife a horse. You got 2 horses, and no, I'll buy another car before I buy you a horse. And sorry, I don't, that's mean. And either way, what am I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just keep rambling at this point. But the good thing is I'm not going to be too far from my destination here in a minute. So Thomas, just so you know, I'm getting kind of close. This traffic is crazy. 2 horsepower is great, less than the Datsun. That's true. Like, because I tell her this all the time. She's like, yeah, I need another horse. I said, she's like, what'd she say? You said, it's true. It gets quite crazy, and especially because I'm starting to get more comfortable with the car, and I get these new axles in, and it's gonna be pretty funny because I'm not gonna be I'm getting a little too much, and I definitely am sliding a little bit when I do autocross. It's so much fun though. Like, and I'm not out there to try to beat anybody's numbers or like be competitive in like the ranks. That's what I thought that's what Thomas is for. He's gonna be top dog in ranks. I'm just out there to have fun and hammer on it and hear some sweet RB noises. That's what I'm there for. But no, the other day Marianne was like, and for anybody else that's watching, Marianne keeps commenting, that's my wife. She's a goof. She's weird and whatever. But she said something about like, oh, you need a horse like this. I'm like, no, I don't need no horses like that. I need more horsepowers in the car. I need like, you know, we're at 535. I'm going to need another 165 horsepowers in that car. So that's where we're at with that. Getting the seat and line up. Well, I don't know, man. I have fun just driving. I think it's just fun and eventually I'm sure I'll get to the point where I'm like, man, I want to be competitive. And at that point, I'll probably buy a different car. And I honestly thought about getting like a DSM, like an all-wheel drive Talon or GSX, and do it. And if I did something with like a Talon or like a DSM, like an old 1G DSM or even a 2G DSM, that would probably be the car that I would take and start doing competitive stuff. As far as autocross, and unless it was a bigger track where the Datsun would do well. I would probably keep that and build that up, but that's down the line. I'll see where I go with it. I would love 1G DSMs, even 2G DSMs a lot. So eventually that will be in the works and in my mind, but yeah, I could see myself, I do get competitive, so I could see myself getting competitive with it. It's so much fun, and like I do want to go for a ride with a couple of people, like in some real cars, like your Porsche, Thomas. Dude, I would love to ride in that thing, and I'm sure that's the kind of stuff that'll ruin me and make me start tearing apart the Datsun and making it 100% like just race car, or finding a car to do that with. But yeah, I do get competitive. That's why my $400 BMW turned into a $1,200 BMW like overnight. Yeah, I mean, that's not a lot of money, but relatively, like, it turned into a $1,200 BMW overnight because I was like, well, I need a cage, I need this, I need that, and because I couldn't drive the BMW on a track without a cage anyway because it's convertible. So this is a long video. I'm surprised people are still watching and commenting. Any questions about future plans with the Datsun or anything that anybody else has besides James? Because I know James is gonna come in here with, you know, if you had a cat for every time that you know, he's gonna have something. My boy James is loyal. But yeah, any other any other questions? Future plans? Me and James are gonna be looking for a shop, so keep an eye. If anybody knows of a shop that me and James could rent, when we'll blow. God, dude, I don't know. Hopefully not for a long time. If I can make it to the point where I pull the engine to paint the bay again, and then refresh it, then I'll be so happy. Like if my engine lasts till then, I'll be super stoked. But yeah, James and I will be looking for a shop to rent. We have a lift and stuff that we would need to install. If anybody else is looking for a shop in this area and wants to go find a big old shop that we can split, let us know. I don't have a shop. I got ousted. It's whatever. They saved a whole 14x8 area because that's how big my car is. They saved a lot of room. But yeah, so let me know. And if you know of any shop till you drop, if you know of any jobs that are hiring that want to pay me like a lot of money, let me know, because I need that. I have been doing a lot of videos, and that's been making some pretty decent money. And I do appreciate that some of my friends, Thomas and other people, have referred people over to me for videos. I do appreciate that. It has been helping a lot, so I do appreciate that. And yeah, my road's opening up, so I will be to Middletown here shortly. Yeah, James, I make videos. Yeah, put me in the splash zone. I'll make all kinds of crazy videos, brother. It'll be crazy. But but yeah, if you didn't know, I do make videos. I do have a page on Facebook, Spooled Up Media. It's gonna be it's separate from the YouTube that I do. And I also am thinking about here soon getting more shirts made in black with the Datsun. I'm not wearing one with the Datsun logo. I look down because I normally have one on. But like with this Datsun Spooled Up logo, thinking about getting one of those, some more of those made. So that'll be cool. And yeah, so go follow my Instagram, spooledup.tv. Follow my Facebook, Spooled Up TV. Follow my Facebook for my media stuff. Camo shirts. That was a long time ago. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do the camo shirts. Camo shirts would be cool though. Maybe I'll just drop like 10 G's on shirts and just ball out and buy a bajillion shirts. Probably not though. I probably shouldn't. That would be a dumb move. I'd get other merch made first. But no, like camo shirts would be cool. A lot of people have requested black. So black is the next like focus color. Like I'm focusing on getting black shirts first. And with anything extra, I do want to get some, like, I don't know, camo wood. I did talk about camo and had a rendering of those done, and like 3/4 sleeves that I had done, which was cool. If I don't do any of those, I also want to do hoodies. So hoodies eventually would be cool. And you know, stuff like that. Anything merch wise that anybody would like rock, that if I got some merch made. Booty shorts. James, will you rock some booty shorts, bro? I just need you to rock some booty shorts. But yeah, so thongs. My boy James go rock some thongs. I feel like James, there's not a whole lot to thongs, especially if they're for you, because you're a little person. So like, I mean, you're tall, but you're real little. I could probably put a rubber band around your waist and it'd look like a thong. Flip-flops, dog. Thong flip-flops. I don't know. Because like Spooled Up's doo-doo, so you put it on the bottom of the shoe because it's doo-doo? Is that what you're saying? That's what I'm saying. Why am I still 30 minutes? Man, this has been a long trip, and I'm so mad that traffic is this stupid. But anyway, underwear with turds. That's the story of my life, dude. Have you ever heard my farts? Dude, my farts are crazy. You know you have a good friend when one of the things he tells his girlfriend is he makes a fart noise, and she's like, that's not real. That could never be a real fart. And he's like, you should hear Jesse's farts, because that's real life. My farts can be real bad, real bad. But we're rolling, so I'm gonna end the they are legendary. I'm rolling, so I'm gonna end the video here. I'm passing a place called Skidmore. That's like my farts. They're, look, Skidmore. I won't fart there. It's kind of a small area. But I will be there soon. And I'm glad I had this time to talk to you guys. I'm not glad that I had to sit in traffic for this long, but I am glad that I had a chance to talk to everybody. Oh God, we will all die. Propane heater on, and we're dead. Is this where I turn to get back on the highway? No, I think I just follow this. Yeah, I definitely just follow this. I'm so dumb. But thanks for sticking around. Make sure to like the video. Make sure we probably will die. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to go check out some of the features I've done in the past. Those are the cool videos that people really like, so make sure to check those out. Give them a like and a comment, and subscribe for more content, and have a great day. Thank you guys.